Today's lesson is number 89 in A Course in Miracles, which is a review of lessons 77 and 78, which are I am entitled to miracles and let miracles replace all grievances. The miracle in A Course of Miracles is unconditional love. It is what is called in social work a non-judgmental attitude. This unconditional love or non-judgmental attitude is based on the awareness that we are all a part of the oneness, which some call God and others call Tao, and Luke Skywalker called the Force. The first lesson then that we're reviewing, I am entitled to miracles, means that I'm an extension of God's unconditional love. That is what I am. In Unitarian Universalism, we say that every person has inherent worth and dignity. That is the first principle of the seven that we covenant together to affirm and promote. The inherent worth and dignity of every person. And we are entitled to this awareness, which often is forgotten when we walk the path of the ego instead of the path of the spirit. We live in a time politically where the other is blamed continually in our politics. Some say that our current politics is a politics of fear, and that fear is fueled by us and them, one or the other. And of course, our Unitarian Universalist principle is the opposite of what is affirmed and promoted in our current political environment, because we say that every person has inherent worth and dignity. And when you become aware of that, it's not just a cliche or a glib statement. That's a miracle. I mean, there's an internal healing when we recognize that all of us in the human family are part of the all. Now, what does that mean in practice? Well, the second lesson today says, let miracles replace all grievances, which simply means let that unconditional love, that affirmation and promotion of the inherent worth and dignity of every person, replace what sometimes we describe as conditional love or a judgmental attitude. And of course, our third principle in Unitarian Universalism is the acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth. And it's in that acceptance of one another that requires that we give up our grievances and resentments and anger and attack and fear, and accept the other as part of our circle. So you can't give what you don't have. You can't share what you're not aware of. So once we become aware that we're part of the unconditional love of the oneness of God, and we all share the force of the universe, we can extend that to all the members of our family of humanity. So today, we can remind ourselves that we are entitled to the awareness of unconditional love. And this reminder then leads us to desire to give up our grievances and resentments and anger and guilt and fear, And we are provided with tens of what Gary Renard calls forgiveness opportunities every day. A forgiveness opportunity is the opportunity to give up our grievances and experience a miracle whenever we're annoyed or afraid or find ourselves feeling resentful. So have a good day, and remember that you are entitled to miracles. The miracle is always there. What happens is we are blocked from the awareness of the miracle because we're distracted by the things of the ego and the illusions and idols that the ego entices us with, saying that those things will make us happy rather than our intrinsic worth and dignity, which is always there even when we are not aware of it. And so when we do become aware of it, we let miracles replace all our grievances. Thanks for being with us, and till next time, be well, stay well.